Yo, 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 how's it going? Hold on. Okay. How are you guys doing? Are you guys feeling good, feeling bad, feeling decent? First, W first. I'm a little sore right now. But we are going to be teaching a little class section. I'm about to be going over a few things. We going to really get into it. Just know that. We got a few things planned actually. Not only this, we got something else planned too. I got to get this fart out. But other than that, how are you guys feeling today? Today wasn't too bad. I didn't have school today. You already know. School and not having school is fire. Like, not having to go in, but tomorrow's like bad again. I'm there from like 7 to 9. So, or 9 to 7, 9 to 7. That's 4 extra hours. I keep saying that. But it's been pretty good. I've been just doing little things. The little things matter. Little things are what counts. All right. So, we have a whiteboard, and a lot of people might be asking, why do we have this whiteboard? We're gonna go over something. What is that something? Motivation. Let me put this closer so you guys can hear me better. And let me turn myself up so you guys can hear it way better, even when it's far away. And no, yeah. All right. There we go. So you guys should be able to hear me pretty well now. Hopefully. I should probably actually double check that. But we are going to be going over something called motivation. What is that? Well, we're going to figure it out here together. What is motivation? Let me double check that I sound cool. Stream manager. Testing. Alright, we're good. Okay, so we're going to be going over motivation. Now, what does this mean, you guys might be asking? What is motivation? Is it a made-up word? Is it, technically it's a made-up word. Technically. But it actually means something. Now, motivation. And this is going to go to a full point. So stay to the end. Motivation. What does the M stand for? Let's say money. What does the O stand for? Opinion. Now, why does it stand for money? Money is a way to motivate people. Your opinion might be different of how you get motivated versus somebody else getting motivated. You might want money for your motivation. Somebody else might want knowledge for their motivation. So, that's why money is something and opinion is another. Time. Because this is a short spurt of time. Motivation is a short spurt of time. I don't know how to spell short. I don't know how to spell spurt. So, I think that's it. Yeah, that's got to be it, right? What does the I stand for? Intelligent. Intellect. Item. Somebody might be motivated from money. Some person might be motivated through an item. What words start with V? The only thing I can think of is violin. We're gonna skip V for now, cause that's the only word I know. I don't even know that's how you spell it. Is it with an I or an E? A. It is what it is. A. A stands for... Okay, for what we have right now. What is motivation? Motivation is like a short spurt of something that you're going to get motivated to do. You're going to be able... Violin, what is that? Thank you. Violin is with an I. There we go. Why violin? Because that's the only V word I know. And then, motivation is basically a short spurt of things that you're going to be able to get that mindset. That mindset that you can do anything. Anything. Because you feel like you can do anything in that time. But this time only lasts for a couple seconds. Sorry, gotta go. Just thought I'd drop in. You're all good? Yeah. Now, T-I-O-N. What do y'all think that stands for? It stands for something specific. I got no idea what it stands for, but it stands for something. T-I-O-N. 3 of those letters we already got, but they can stand for different things. The N, on the other hand, not forever. So what we got right now, let's think about it. You guys have motivation. A lot of people have motivation. And what you really need is something called discipline. Discipline is going to put you way higher than anything. Because discipline is going to make it so you don't have to be motivated. You can hate doing what you're doing. But you want to get the end goal of what you're going to get. You might hate the process of getting there, but you got to go through that. T. Look at that T. What does it look like? Look at that T. Can y'all see it pretty well? Wrong button. Can y'all see that? Let me do that for me. T. Look at that T. Boom. Process. Because motivation is a process. You go through it really quick and then it ends. I. N. I'm going to spell this terrible. I'm going to spell it the way you say it. I know it's not this because I'm pretty sure it has a C instead of S. But insufficient. I feel like that's close enough. But we know what it means. Insufficient, because motivation is insufficient. And the last O, it stands for O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Ow! And that's what you get. Money. That leads to motivation. Opinion. It's your opinion of what the motivation is. Time. Has short spurts. Item. It could be an item that motivates you. Violin. Only V word I know. Anything. Anything can motivate you. I forgot what the real reason why. But that's it. Process. It's a process to get it motivated. You're real short. A real short process. Insufficient. We didn't know how to spell insufficient, so we spelled it that way. And we'll go to that one last. Not forever, because it doesn't last forever. Just like, which I'm probably wrong about this because it might last forever. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. And that's a little bit of knowledge for you guys. That's a little bit of knowledge. So what does this mean? What does this mean? Motivation. Why not use motivation? Why is motivation bad? Because of this one specifically. Short spurts. That's only going to last you a second. You might be in the car. Oh, I'm ready to get motivated. Get into your house. I'm about to do so much work. Get into your room. I'll do it later. I'll do this while I do my work. Don't get nothing done. You don't get nothing done. Now, let's go over something different then. This one I'm actually gonna have to look up how to spell this one. I feel like I can spell it, but it's like I know it's gonna be off. I feel like it's gonna be off. So let's go over this one right here. Discipline. Okay, yeah, I spelled it right. E-I-S-C-I-P-L-I-N-E. All right. Now, discipline. What does this stand for? Okay. D. The D stands for don't go off schedule. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does it mean to not go off schedule? It doesn't mean what you think it means, because you can go off schedule. It means you have the end goal in your mind, and you can't go over to this side and then go over to that side and then get off of that side, because then your whole schedule is going to be messed up. You can mess it up a little bit. It doesn't mean you have to do everything 100% of the time, but it does mean you have to stay focused at least 80% of the time. If you guys can get 60% of straightforwardness and 40% of just anything that doesn't really matter for real, let's say 60% of work and 40% of doom scrolling. If you guys can do that, hey, you're good. If you guys get 80%, you're 100% good. It's rare to get 100%. It's really rare to get 100%. I've heard of this. A lot of people do 60% when they're really motivated. A lot of people do, one person does 80%. Well, a lot of people do, but somebody specific, it was Steve Jobs. 80% of work, 20% of something else. 20% that didn't really matter of what he had to do. And then 100%, they said Elon Musk, because everything he does has something to do with his end goal. So what you guys got to do, you guys have to wake up and think of three different things, three main projects that you have to do. Maybe you think of lists to get to those main projects. Maybe you think of the little things that you have to do to get to those projects, or you just start on the projects and you keep it going. Thanks for the likes. But you guys just got to keep it going. Think of those three things as soon as you wake up in the morning, and then start doing those as soon as possible. Now, there's, of course, some things. Time has very much to do with a lot of things. Time can mess up a ton of stuff. Your time could basically make it so you can't do any of your main goals that you want to do. But it's possible that it doesn't. Intelligence. Now, this one is intelligence. Not that intelligent people do it, but you gain intelligence by doing it, because you're going to spend some time working more. You're going to spend some time reading more. You're going to spend a bunch of time doing different things. You're just going to get better. Straightforward. What does that mean? What does straightforward mean? Is it easy? No. But is it easy? Yes. Because you know exactly what you have to do. You have to not be playing around. You can't be doom scrolling. You can't be doing something that's not part of your goal. You can, and you can do it often and often and often, and that's what makes it not easy. But it's easy because in your mind, you know all you have to do is just get the work done. You just have to keep working. You know for a fact it's that simple. You know exactly what you have to do. It's not like coding. You're not having to learn this, do this process. You're not getting any bugs or anything. It's not like content creation. You're losing followers or you're not getting as many likes as you did in your last post. You're trying to make a video that does good for yours and something that you actually like to do. It's not that. It's straightforward. It's simple. All you have to do is do the work. The work doesn't have to be the greatest that you could do ever, but at least give your 100 that day. At least give 80 that day. C. Crunch time. Y'all ever get that feeling when you have a final homework assignment done to do and it's due the next day? You got 2 hours to do it, but you don't feel like that's enough time. Well, you get it done anyway. Somehow, in those 2 hours, you're able to get more work done than you did that whole week. Think of crunch time as that time that you need. That crunch time is that final time. You only have 2 hours to do whatever you have to do. Set a timer, set a stopwatch, and try to speed run whatever you have to do. Unless you want it very detailed. If you're editing a video, speed run it, but also you also want to maybe speed run a section of it because you want it to be very specific of what you want. Okay. What does this word actually mean? People call people it all the time. Does it actually mean anything when somebody calls you it? Most likely no. But this means don't be that. Don't be that. You don't want to be a loser in your mindset. What's your definition of a loser? Work your hardest to be the opposite of it. If you had to go to the gym, go to the gym. Get that good workout in. Get that good workout in. If you have to learn how to do something, learn how to do it. Don't say you're going to start next week. Don't say you're going to start next week because maybe you started a diet. Maybe Monday you accidentally ate something, so you'll start the week after. Nah, you can't do that. You can't do that. You got to start the day after. Okay, here's a good one. Knowledge. Nah, in fact. Naledge. What does that mean? It means just get smarter. That's all that means. E. Everyone. Everyone can do it. It's that simple. P. Off. Now, this doesn't mean what you think it means. Piss off. Let's say you have to get some work done. And let's say somebody has an event. What are you going to do? Are you going to go to that event or are you going to get your work done? You're going to have to piss off that person. You're going to have to basically separate yourself from people in order to get this done. I. Oh, wait. That's the lamp. And that's it gone. Did I spell that right? Disney. Yeah. So, discipline. Stay disciplined. And now let's go over it a little bit. What does that mean? What does that mean to be disciplined? Discipline basically means stay focused. So if you have to get something done, get it done. Have a strict schedule and make it a habit to do that strict schedule. If you do that strict schedule every day for a couple weeks, eventually it won't even be strict anymore. It'll be easy. It'll be simple. It won't be much to do at all. All you have to do is basically just do what you need to do. Easy. Discipline is easy when you really think about it. The only thing you have to do is do what you got to do. The hardest part is your mindset about it. Okay, we are about to go way off the topic, but we're still using the whiteboard. So, this might have a lot of things that don't do with you guys, but we're going to go over Legend of Zelda and Super Smash Bros.